Right, so do my introduction now after I've finished everything. Well, finished my bed, because my neighbours are here and I don't like doing videos in front of them. So I've waited for it to start raining. They've all cleared off. I've stayed to talk to you lot. So today, you're going to see I've done my raised bed, which was a nightmare. I'm going to show you me going through that now. And then you're going to come back and I'll show you the rest of it. So, I have a drill on us. But I've been trying to get the pallets up at the house unattached. I'm not thinking of the word, but they're just not coming away. So these ones are both drilled in. So I'm going to try and drill all these off, use the back ones for a bed, and maybe use these. I was thinking of doing like a deeper carrot bed, parsnips or something with these ones, and make like a lot of little ones, like just obviously a square using each one. I think that'll work. So I'm going to get my drill out, see if I can take these apart, hopefully, and then make another bed. Ah, good, that's working. Wrong, because I've done 2 planks and then the bit of it has just worn away. Look. So now, when it's going in, it's just not even catching on them. So, yeah, popped it in and it's just coming straight out. I mean, I am useless at DIY. I'm assuming that's the right part for it to actually do it, so I don't know why it's done that. I'm gonna have to try and use sheer force now, but I'm not very good at that. Right, so I've managed to cobble together a few planks of wood. I'm just gonna bash together. And this is the new spot for this bed. Cleared the cardboard, same again, digging it over, making it evenish as I can, and then making the bed, cardboard again, soil. I know I meant to be doing no dig, but this is the reason why I am, because most of the floor has just got this on it. And every time you put the fork in, you're just hitting douche, douche every time. And obviously I don't want my roots to be left in with that. So I'm having to dig it all over, because obviously the council's done a crap job of getting rid of everything. Oh, this is what I hate. I feared finding up here. Bloody carpet. I've obviously used it to keep the weeds down or something, but I'm going to have to try and pull that up and see how far it goes. Oh, it's one thing after the other. Well, I wish you'd had my reaction there, because something just popped and hissed. There's no smell to it, but I felt something under there and I thought it was more the carpet, and I put the spade through it and just heard it. So, has there been a bottle under there? I'm going to have to dig around. Not use the fork and see what the hell it is. Honestly, I jumped out my skin there. I wish I'd recorded that. I need that bloody tripod. Right, I'm gonna dig around and see what the hell I've just popped. Have a guess what it is, you know, in an allotment where you're meant to grow things and vegetables, and give you a couple of seconds. Do you want to pop down what you think popped under here? What was under the ground? A good 6-7 inches under? Guess? Yeah? A tyre. Why? Just why? Put it in the skip bin, do something, stop burying it under your things. Honestly, I thought back years ago when people had the allotments, it was all good and not burying crap. Now I'm gonna have to dig this out and see if I can bloody dig it out, because I didn't want that under the soil. I'm sweating. This day is going bad from worse. Do you want to see what I've done now? I've been trying to get this tyre out. I'm losing it. Oh, for God's sake. I don't know, I've got one more, let's try that one. Might have to dig it out a bit more. Fucking ugh. I keep stopping, but that was down there, animal feed. I don't know when that's from or what brand's that from. I'm getting very irritated. I haven't even got the tyre out yet, but that's one thing I've come across down there. Oh, it just shows things don't degrade in the soil. So please stop burying your stuff. There it finally is. I hope to God there's not another one in here. Oh, I'm puffed. Do I need to sit down for 5? I don't even think I'm gonna get the bed done today, and it's starting to rain now. Oh, I was determined to get that out. At least that's out now. I'm going to sit for 5 and try and build that bed after I fill that in. But look, now there's still crap in there, so I'm stopping and get it out. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to clear that and then fill it in. I think it's going to be dipped now, but I'll fill it in. Well, I've found some Play-Doh in here. Should see what it's like when it's been left for God knows how many years in here. Ugh. That's disgusting. And it doesn't just rot down, it just kind of melts. Right, so there we go. That, after all that hassle, is the bed done. And under there, carpet, a tyre, there's plenty of bricks over there. Honestly, the amount I've just had to take out of there was ridiculous. But it's wonky, it's uneven, but it'll do. So I'm going to put my broad beans in there, or fava beans, you Americans like to call them, you know, you like being special. Sorry. And we're going to have a quick check around everything else, see how it's been going. So I'm going to start with my kale and my broccoli in here, which I've had, it's a little bit, this only went out last week, it's a little bit of slug damage on there, I'm thinking, but the rest of them are looking alright. It's a cauliflower down that side, but most of them haven't been touched. And it looks like me, I keep wanting to say Nosferatu, but you know, that's just Dracula. Nasturtiums, I always get that one mixed up. Nasturtiums are fine. Me leeks that I just whacked in the ground to see what happens are alright. Nasturtiums here, and beetroot are doing alright. It doesn't look like the slugs have got to them. I did come up the other day with the kids, and we did build that bed there. And we've put sweet and turnip in here, and I want to say we've got our first thing sprouting through there. I'm seeing bits in the surface. I don't know if you can see them, the little red bit there. So they're coming up. I'm sure I'll put some salad leaves in that other bed as well. Check my peas though. I can't tell if they are surviving or dying. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct sow some peas as well. I'm going to do that now. And even if these survive, these peas might take a little bit long, but they'll pop up and climb up the older peas, in theory. But the beetroot around the outside seems to be doing alright. Except that one looks like something's attacked it. But if you look, the seedlings have started popping up from the radishes, and beetroot are planted as well, the kids planted. So hopefully they'll come after everything else is finished. Now I can't tell if that is a radish or is that a weed. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'll have to keep that in. I'm going to leave it in just in case. But I'm going to pop the broad beans in now. I got a new storage container for them. I'm going to show you the little clip when I get back of what it looks like. But got a new storage container, so I knew I was just going to be doing certain ones today if I can get the box out of my pocket. So I just brought a spare bit of just them photo album ones. So got my broad beans, I'm going to pop them in here. And the peas. And now I did just get the dwarf variety because I've got nothing to stake them on. And I just think it'd be easier than getting really big tall ones this year. I'm going to do it next year though. Right, let's pop them out. Pop them out, let's sow them. So they're quite big, so I'm just going to pop them in. 9 centimetres apart, so it's not too bad. Another one there. I'm hoping with us putting the cardboard, at the bottom, it's not stopping them or hindering them or anything. I have seen people do it where they've just literally cardboard, soil, compost, and then straight in, and they've grown no problem. Well, that didn't work. There we go. Unless I dropped that one, did you see? You're going to have to let us know if I dropped it or not. Oh, this rain is starting to come down. I think I may have spaced these out a bit too eagerly. After reading the seed packet, it was just 9 inches apart, wide rows, zigzags. I was just like, tough. We'll go and just whack them in. Oh, this weather is coming down. I want to water the bed, but I know it's raining for like the next 7 days, so I don't know how many times I'm going to get up here. But the rain is coming down, so I'm hoping that'll just water it in for us. Right, these peas. Now, I'm just going to use some snap ones if I know which ones I'm looking for. Yeah, just going to use some pea snap ones, which are the same as them in there. So I'm just going to plant them around. Hopefully they'll come up and see what happens with these ones, because these ones, you can see, they're already getting peas. I'm taking them off when I see them. But I don't know, I think they've given up. So I'm direct sowing today. Hopefully that'll work. Right, there we go. I have just whacked a load of peas around there. just left them. I'm hoping they'll come up. To be fair, I put compost down in this bed. I just want to check if there's any left there, compost. I just put cardboard down there. Yeah, it's still there. It is rotting away. I thought it would be gone by now. But my potatoes are looking beautiful. Look at them. Shouldn't be too long. Beginning of July, probably. Isn't that flowers are lovely, look. I'm not even looking if you can see it. So it's the first set of flowers in the middle. But I've checked my main crop. I've constantly been checking. There's nothing poking through, so there's going to be no green ones, hopefully. But yes, that was eventful and irritating all at the same time. I'm going to have to go back because it's starting to get heavy now. And I think this is it raining for the next 7 days, like I says. I did have a plan though. The potato bed, obviously rotating it. I'm going to put it back here. But this year, I've sown some pumpkins. So I'm going to have my pumpkins back here. So my plan is I'm going to have 3 big beds that aren't going to be like the pallet ones. Which my thinking is potatoes, you sometimes crop rotate them and they don't go in the same bed every 2 years. Or is it leave 2 years gap? So I'm thinking of doing big beds for squashes, potatoes and garlic. And maybe a fall for onions. I never thought that through because we like garlic. I'm just standing here because it's the rain's not hitting us. So yeah, I may do 4 beds then. I have got enough for big 4 beds. Yeah, I might do that for onion as well, because that's another thing, we eat a lot of red onion. So yeah, that's definitely the plan that's gonna happen. When and how is another option when it stops raining, since it doesn't realise it's July. We had hailstone the other day up here. Hailstones in June. Well, fits nice in my back pocket there, them seed packets. So I'm going to get myself away out of this rain because it's going to start chucking. To be honest, I did want to stay to see how the water catchment's working, because it is all catching everything, including the newest one. My sunflower competition. This is the only one that's kind of grown. I don't know how big, 2 foot perhaps. But the other ones, are just trying to escape. I need to stake them down. I did have them attached to them, but they just got too leggy, so I'm going to have to... my plan is to take them to the allotment and stake them down. Whether or not they'll survive before I get there, but they're just leaking. One's dead on the floor down there, but this is the only one that's staying up of its own volition. And that's my only squash plant, which seems to be on its way out. Tomato plants failed pretty much bar that one. I keep forgetting this bloody thing, and that's fallen over so many times. Beans have been eaten by slugs, apart from one. My original sunflower, as you can see, has been chomped at the top. That one's still going, but not much. I really need to get on top of here as well. And my marigolds, believe it or not, all of them germinated every tray, and the slugs have went to town on them. My apples are my pride and joy though. Look at these. I'm very happy with these. I cannot wait. This one's done really well, these apples. This one seems to be a bit iffy, but they are coming on. There is some sizable ones on there, as you can see. And my plum, and like I say, my plum's got about five on. They're sizable, but there's not many of them, as you can see. I think there's 5. The raspberries are taken off. No flowers yet, but this is the second year of having it, so it's getting some size. My strawberries beaten in the shadow of the wall. I had to water them yesterday, but they are plodding on. There's a few of them coming through. There's nearly a red one. There was nearly a red one around here. There it is. How did that move? That one. Pretty much done. And there's a big one at the back there. But I went to the shop the other day and you can tell people don't want to buy them anymore. And so I'll show you this clip. And look how full they are. There's just nobody's touching them. There's nobody's touching them because of obviously that saying they're all full of bad things, pretty much. Right, back to the plot. But I'm hungry and I'm wet and I want to go home. So I shall see you all in the next video.